Welcome in, everybody. How are we doing this fine evening? Welcome back to Spooder's stream. It's good to see you guys. A very bittersweet stream this evening. We're going to jump into a lot of Lord of the Rings world in more ways than one, because there's many stories to be told, and one individual in particular to be honoured this evening with us, playing the game that we all know and love from decades ago, and of course the iconic film franchise Lord of the Rings. So, as we all know, sadly, Bernard Hill, who played the iconic character of the King Theoden, sadly passed away over the weekend. Yes. I mean, there's not much to say other than he was an absolute sort of legend, and sort of, the thoughts are obviously with his family, and those on the cast and friends and relatives who loved him dearly. I know that the four hobbits, the Billy, Dom, Elijah, and Sean have all obviously played tribute, as they were at a convention that I was also attending as well. So this is, when this sort of happened and it all came together, the weekend we had, meeting all the hobbits and things like that, the actors, and then obviously this sad news on the Sunday. Seemed only fitting that we would do something Lord of the Rings related this evening for this stream. Hello Skid, welcome in my friend, and hello to anyone who's watching on YouTube. We are live on YouTube. I know we haven't done that for a little bit, for a hot minute, but we are back again. How's it going, Skid? You alright, man? How's the family?
Scared.
And there we go. And we got a lady spud that in the chat, so Lady Spooder's command needs to come up as well.
I'm going to till my land in nothing but my willies and my tractor.
So there we go, folks. So yeah, we got a lot to talk about, a lot to cover. Things that you've probably heard before. Those people who know us in the regular world know that we haven't shut up about obviously the convention we talked. We went to at the weekend, but honestly, it was so epic. Oh, Mezabi got you a gift. Do tell, pray tell. By the way, for those watching over on Twitch, if you're a Dibber fan and enjoy a game with some skill on said game, give that lovely dog squad a follow there. Oh, nice. You've been wanting that for ages, haven't you? And that's controller friendly as well. So that's going to be epic for you, mate. Is that what we're going to play on stream next? Because you got the games now. It's got to be done, I'm afraid. It's got to be done. We've got to have like a full playthrough. And you getting the camo and stuff and infinite ammo and God, what else that he gets. Yeah, controller friendly. I mean, you made me look it up. It's it was a few months ago, to be fair, so I'm surprised I've retained that information in my head, but I have. But yeah, I'm sure it's controller friendly. So yeah, of course we went to Liverpool Comic Con over the weekend. We've been waiting for this for months and months and months. And of course we learned that it was pretty much a Lord of the Rings fiasco going on down there. Initially it was obviously going to be the likes of Bernard along with Miranda, who plays obviously the Rohan princess, in addition to the four hobbits, Andy Serkis, Gollum, John Rhys-Meyers, Gimli was going to be there, obviously Orlando. So yeah, it was like one hell of a Lord of the Rings fest. Some of these people obviously did drop out for various reasons, which left obviously the four hobbits and Orlando for the weekend. In addition to many other great sort of actors there as well, obviously Jason Mewes and Kevin Smith, Jay and Silent Bob. and you know that was a beloved moment for Lady Spooder, I believe. Sadly, I didn't get to be part of that photograph because the day was just chaos, but nonetheless, it's an epic photograph, and I heard they were really nice. Yeah. Well, if you're doing like your full day Mondays, then yeah, that's probably the day for it. You got them to touch animals, that's right. I don't know if you want me to show the picture on stream, just so you guys can have a look. It's entirely up to you, of course. But yeah, it was absolutely epic. We barely slept the night before. We had to get up at like 4 a.m. to get on a coach. Not a coach, a train. Taxi and then a train. And I couldn't sleep. I was lucky if I slept 2 hours that entire night, which is why I slept a lot. I slept during the day quite a bit on Friday as well because of that reason. And then we opened up the door at about 4:45, ready to go into our taxi. And what is it doing? It's pouring. It's pouring with rain. Absolutely gushing it down. To the point where we were going down the Spine Road, which is like the motorway, and the surface water was ridiculous that he skidded several times and he had to slow down. And then when we got into the main city centre, and we went around this little loop road that you use to get around towards Central Station from the Haymarket end, there was just this big, massive river of water, and he had to sort of prop his vehicle up on the curb and to drive through this water. And some guy had already gotten stuck, and this is like 5 a.m. in the morning, and this is like obviously a really busy sort of loop road that leads out onto the Tyne Bridge. So like if it had been during the day, that would have been serious. Not that it wasn't serious enough anyway, but still anyway. So that was fun. So that was our first leg of the journey, where it was like, crap, are we actually going to make it through this puddle? Never mind traffic, there's no traffic. People worry about traffic. We weren't worried about traffic. No one's going on the roads at 5 a.m. in the morning usually, except drunk people getting taxis home, but even then obviously nice and quiet. But nevertheless we got through, and we made it there to the train station, and obviously we were jazzed getting on the train, and then I conked out halfway through the journey for an hour, I think. Wasn't it an hour, babe? About an hour or so, where in the train I slumped. I just, start snoring for the benefit of the entire train. And obviously go to the toilet on the train at that hour in the morning was actually okay, because it's the first train of the morning, and thank God they've cleaned the toilets and stuff. But still, when the train's moving like that, you're like, it's not easy. And I had a bit of digestive stress as soon as we got off the train at Liverpool, which is such poor timing. I'd taken every medicine under the sun. But we had to find our way to obviously the convention centre sharpish, because we had to get an autograph with Sean Astin at about 9:30. Because we booked time slots, guys, right? We booked time slots. Sean was 9:30. Elijah was 11:10. 2:30 was Dominic. And Billy Boyd was last at 10:05. But because the event queue system was so poorly organised by the staff, and they deny this, but we're convinced they overbooked it, really. I finally get to, Sean Astin's queue, crossing my legs for a while, because I was like, I can't miss this. But obviously needing the toilet. And then we get right within stone's throw of the front of the queue, and they have to cut us off because they only get 30 minutes to sign their autographs. And then they have to go take photos for half an hour at least, and everything was just running behind. So basically, we get to the front of the queue probably around 10 o'clock in the morning, and then they give us these silly little post-its that look like a 2-year-old wrote on them, but the poster represented us coming back at the next slot, which was 11:10. And I said to obviously we said to the coordinator, look, we're 11:10 is our photo shoot, but it's not our autograph with Elijah, so I don't want to miss him. What's going to happen? So basically we had to come back and get a photo with get the autograph with Sean first, and then quickly jump into Elijah's queue, which is luckily right next to it, and get the autograph with him, praying and hoping that obviously it's all going to work out. But yeah, people who had booked diamond passes, which is basically VIP priority passes, they go first for everyone else. We were ending up in those queues simply because we were late. We weren't late. The other people were late, so we were getting pushed back constantly. So long story short, nothing went to plan in terms of time slots. My 2:30 photo with Dominic, autograph, not photo. My 2:30 autograph, because I got autographs of the boys, all 4 hobbits. The 2:30 one with Dominic didn't get done until 4:30. Billy Boyd was 4:45 instead of 10:05. Elijah was probably the only one that was on time in terms of obviously the autographs, because he was just flying through them. But yeah, obviously meeting them regardless was amazing. As you can see in the Twitch chat, my wife declared her undying love for Sean Astin, and he very graciously said that he loved her too, and that's it, So everywhere she goes for days on end after this event, we'll just get a random comment from her going, Sean Astin loves me. I'm getting divorced. So, that's what I've been dealing with for days. By the way, if in case you're wondering, those outside of our regular group, what did he sign? What did they sign? Look behind me, this way. Right up there, folks. You can see 4 signatures. There's Sean Astin. There is Dominic Monaghan. Just further up there, just above, that's Frodo, Elijah, and that's Billy Boyd Pippin. So they've now all signed that section of the backdrop. I took that everywhere where I went, and it kind of looks like a book or something when I folded it all up. And I thought they were signing the book. I was like, this is a backdrop, and we were like, we're live streamers. I'll stream on YouTube and Twitch and everything. And then Sean Astin turns to me and goes, well, I wish you every success with your streaming and stuff. He was very kind. So that was epic. But then obviously, anyone who's been following me TikTok, by the way, if you ever want to see TikTok, there should be a link in there somewhere anyway. There's 2 TikToks I have, which is Spooder Gamingverse and Sputnik, which is obviously just IRL stuff, just little travels and stuff. So anyway, I put the videos because my wife sneakily took videos of Sean and Elijah, even though she got told off by one of them saying, no, you can't take videos. Once he got past them, she just pulled the camera out and just was going for it anyway. And thank God, because it was really, really good. But there's a video of me meeting Elijah, and then Elijah gets interrupted by his agent, who's holding a cup of coffee. And they start talking about coffee for about probably under a minute. And while we're standing there going, this is awkward. Do I just repeat what I've just said? Or the very fact that you've just signed what I needed, is that it now? So I put that video up on TikTok, and it's blown up. It's completely blown up, and the one thing people have been saying is how dare that guy interrupt you with a coffee talking to Elijah? You should have waited until you'd finished. But I was like, at the end of the day, what you're paying for is the autograph. If they want to speak to you, they'll speak to you. However long that lasts is up to them. The staff will obviously try and push everyone through like cattle, but really it's up to the actual people, the actors themselves, as to whether they sort of chat or not, really. But yeah, it's blown up my TikTok. And I did a couple of reaction videos to some of the comments because there's been that many comments. And then one of those has popped off as well. I'm just like, this is crazy. My most viral content on TikTok ever made is because it's involving Hobbit celebrities. Anyway, but regardless, I mean, we spent a lot of time queuing. One day wasn't enough in the end because there was so much to offer, like beyond the autographs. There was like really, really good epic cosplayers. There was like a wrestling ring where they did amateur wrestling, and then there was this guy who was dressed in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man outfit, replaying the scene of obviously Spider-Man in the ring, in the wrestling ring, just like the first movie. And I only got a glimpse of that because I had to move on and run back for autographs again. But you also made friends, which was really good. You made friends in those queues. We got talking to people because they're queuing for the exact same reason you are. They're there for the same reason you are. They love the same thing you do if you're queuing for the same actors. So you can just talk about that for ages. And we made some really good like friends and talk to people, and I thought that was something really, really good and really powerful that you can do something like that. But yeah, one day wasn't enough. The second day was needed for us so we could just spend our time not running around getting autographs and photos and just taking the actual con, because they have every retro game under the sun there. Obviously cosplaying going on, events, music, plenty of beer, which I didn't get to touch any of it because obviously I was like, I've got to go for this one, I've got to go for that autograph, then this photo. I had to leave the missus in the Jay and Silent Bob photo queue to run back to get me autograph that was delayed with Sean. But then you, Lady Spooder, ran like the fastest I've ever heard you run just to get back in time. You just were on time to see Sean, because you could have easily been a few minutes later and I would have been the only one that saw Sean, not you. But you weren't gonna miss that, were you? I don't think you were gonna miss it. Anyway, so yeah, this is obviously like I don't know how, like it's gonna reflect off the camera a little bit, but it's kind of us meeting the guys. So this is pretty epic. We were going to ask them to hold up the backdrop that's behind me because they'd all signed it. And some of you may have noticed is that Billy there is holding a spoon. And you're wondering why he's holding a spoon. He's holding this spoon, my spoon, which says, "What about second breakfast?" So we got him to hold the spoon because obviously the prop of the backdrop was too big to hold for all four of them. So this was a suitable alternative, and people think I should have gotten that signed, and it's true, I should have, but I needed Billy's signature over here with the rest of the guys. So yeah, I mean, amazing convention down in Liverpool. Bittersweet, obviously, that we didn't get to stay like the full weekend. I can't imagine what it must have been like when, they must have been doing autographs and photos, and then they find out about Bernard. So it's been on the tip of everyone's tongue. My Facebook's been just constantly like posts about it and tributes and things like that. And then they're announcing another Liverpool Comic-Con in November, and apparently they're going to announce a guest tonight. Around 7ish, and they've put a symbol of the supernatural, like that little tattoo that they get, but then people think it's a wind-up. It's Jensen. It's actually Jensen Ackles, right? Because I thought it would be a wind-up. Some people thought it would be a wind-up anyway, and I was like, it's entirely possible. So it's Jensen Ackles that's going to Liverpool. Nope, it's definitely him. Okay, okay. So, yeah, I mean, he's going to Scotland, I know all that much, so maybe Liverpool in November becomes a supernatural convention. In which case, don't get me wrong, please don't misunderstand, I actually do very much like it to a certain season. And, you know, Jensen, Jared, Misha, awesome. But this might actually be, you know, if we decide to go and there's tickets available and things like that, we might actually just go again to soak up the atmosphere, the people, the merch, the cosplay, rather than spending all that time queuing again. I wouldn't change it. It was worthwhile, once in a lifetime stuff, but like, you don't want to be doing that every convention, even with the big stars there, you know. But obviously, given our affinity for Lord of the Rings, like, I had to get these guys signed up here. Had to. I'll try and find that picture of Jay and Silent Bob actually. Hang on. Alright. Okay, here we go. This is the wife, and this is what she managed to get them to do for her, which I thought was epic. Really gutted I couldn't be a part of that in hindsight. But the plan was that I was in the photo, and then those two would be hugging Lady Spooder, and then she'd be pushing me away, or either like Jay or Silent Bob would be pushing me away, and them two are going to be hugging her as if to push me away. Apparently it's been done before, and it's epic. But I think like that one was still just as good. We actually got 3 copies of the Hobbits photo. So there's like a one that Elijah buggered up, and it's just like, we got to look at the camera, Elijah. So it's like, you. It's like as if he's looking at me, going, "You again. First you interrupt me coffee, and now you're back for a bloody photo." When I was talking with Sean, because he was talking with Sean when we walked up. But then, you know, Sean got talking to my wife again. But yeah, pretty awesome. We got 3 copies. So there's a lot of photos here, by the way. A nice little collection. There's not actually as much of me in it as there is of the missus. There's a lot of Doctor Who stuff in here. Sean asked my wife if she had missed him, and obviously she, in the tones I never, like squeaks and tones in your voice that I never knew you ever had. Oh, it's just a long shot. Or something like it, anyway. So yeah. But nonetheless, it was chaotic, it was hectic. When we got back on the train, I was able to actually relax and, you know, look at the photos, look at the signatures, and be like, yeah, we just did that, and we met those people. And you know, I took some beers on the train because I was like, oh, I've got what was it, 4 hours to kill on the train home. So yeah. And then obviously by the time we got to, I think it was Leeds or something, there was like this really rowdy group of people coming onto the train. Clearly had been drinking, obviously, like me. And then they just decide to sing songs like from Leeds all the way to Newcastle. I think I heard like, you know, the Kooks, you know, stuff like Sex on Fire and all this stuff, you know, all the classic stuff, Mr. Brightside. you name it, they sang it, and I was just like, they've definitely had a good time. But yeah, sort of, yeah. Hey Meza, welcome in. By the way, Meza has hit her 50 follower goal, so all that's needed for affiliate now is for us to continue to show up in our streams and obviously keep our hours up, keep our viewers up, and then that affiliate will be hit. But of course, followers still continue regardless, so make sure to drop a follow to the Meza B. And there's been a lot of words on stream going on over there. I think I take a little bit of credit for that myself, because you know I was playing it and then you were playing it, so it's me. Tomo, my friend, welcome in. How are we doing? So how's the week going? How's the evening going? We're just talking about Liverpool Comic Con and Lord of the Rings characters and meeting people. And of course we will be playing some games. We will be playing The Return of the King, but with a twist this time, and I don't know if it's going to work. If it does, great. If not, then, well, we've always got the PlayStation 2 as backup. So yeah, doing fine. Good man, good man. Yeah, we did a thing at the weekend. Behind you, I'll use my spoon actually. Behind you, there is Sean Astin's signature right there. There is Dominic's, and the other two are Elijah's and Billy Boyd's. Hey, regulars! Well, welcome in. How's it going? And yeah, Billy Boyd held my spoon. So yeah, this is our little photo with the boys. But yeah, meeting like Dominic in particular was a particular treat for me as well, because he's very funny. And he's actually one of the people that referred to me by my name, which is quite, you know, it means a lot when they do that and they take a personal interest. And you know, Dominic was up against it, like the rest of them with the signatures. But he basically, I said to him, like, obviously a live stream, I've got this backdrop, you know, I've been inspired by your podcast, The Friendship Onion. And he said to me, Dominic turns to me and he says, well, Simon, it's like this. Basically, we would have liked to have continued the Friendship Onion podcast with Billy Boyd. But quite frankly, they stole all our money. So we couldn't continue it. So when you do your streams and your podcasts, tell everyone, tell the internet that I told you that the producers of the Friendship Onion stole all their money so that Billy and Dominic couldn't make their epic podcast anymore. So I was like, okay. Laughing at peeps complaining that you spent £90 on an autograph. Yeah, that's it. I mean, you should see like the freaking TikToks. Yeah, I mean, you probably have anyway. You've liked them, so you have. But like, it's getting crazy. Like, people are like, oh, I wouldn't dare pay £90 for that. I wouldn't pay that amount of money. So yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? It's completely crazy. But yeah, Jensen Eccles 136 is actually like not as expensive as what I thought, because Orlando Bloom was about £200. Jared as well, I'm sure was around that, if not more. I'm being so good at not replying. I mean, yeah, that's the thing, is like there's so many comments that even I haven't been able to respond to them all. I've kind of just like bopped off some of them, and others have been like really actually quite interesting to hear. And there was one guy, I did a TikTok to reply to obviously his comment about like basically saying he wouldn't pay that money. It kind of backpedaled a little bit once I released that video. I don't think he expected me to respond in a video way and go, Oh, by the way, I do think it was worth it, and it was, and it once in a lifetime. You're never going to get these four guys under the same roof for a long time in the same place, at least not in the UK. So yeah, anyway. I could show you these TikToks, but you've seen them all of you, so I don't want to sort of have to drag you through that. We are in fact going to do something, in honor of Bernard Hill, just now. I think it's about time. By the way, this video I'm going to show you, I cannot take credit for it. I did not make it, but quite frankly, it's such a great video, and I think the person who made it is very clever because they haven't used the Lord of the Rings soundtracks to make it. So I think they've probably gotten past the copyright DMCA sort of thing, you know. So we're going to show that now, in honor of Bernard, who obviously was an epic character in the Lord of the Rings as King Theoden. You froze when you met Seth Gilliam and Tall for me. Yes, by the way, before we get into that, you're absolutely right. Like, the video I just put out, obviously about the guy saying, you know, did your wife talking for you and all this? I says, like, she had to talk for me because Sean was essentially the first actor celebrity of the day. So like, I have to sort of take the time and get into it, you know. But she loved, however much I like Sean Astin, she loves him more. So she just talked and talked and talked and talked, which was exactly what was needed. Because, you know, say obviously I love you in the Goonies, I love you in Lord of the Rings, I love you in general. By the way, it's my husband's backdrop for his stream. And he's, you know, trying to become a successful YouTuber and all this, and, you know. So yeah. By the way, who is Seth Gilliam anyway? I'm having a bit of a blank, and I'm probably going to shock Mez by saying that. I'll have to take the risk. Oh, of course, he's the guy from The Walking Dead. The priest of The Walking Dead, that's it. Didn't know his name. Didn't know his name, in fairness, so... But I think he's been in other stuff that, like, I won't be able to recall right now, but he does have that familiar face where you think, you know, I've probably seen you in other programs and not clicked at the time that it was, in fact, you doing that, so, yeah. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can find this video and then we'll get going. Let's see... Starship Troopers, that was it? It was one of the guys who was one of the soldiers. I'm not sure how long he lived in it, or whether he went to the end. He might have went to the end actually and survived. Let's look out for that video. By the way, guys, just shifting gears for a moment, Gaming Spooder is thriving. We are up to 342 subscribers, and that's almost 100 subscriber increase in less than 4 months. Last month in particular, summer just popped. We got like 20 subs in one night. It was brilliant. So please feel free to go and support the channel. We now have a consistent schedule of Tuesday midnight. There's a video of Crash Bandicoot getting released. It is just my version of the experience of each of the levels, but I'm practicing with each one, trying to put better edits in with each one, learning little tricks. So as the videos progress, hopefully you're going to see some evidence of that, to make it better for you guys. After this week, this stream will probably revert back to sort of the platform retro OG nostalgia vibes, because we're going to do a bit of Sonic this month. We're going to do a bit of Sonic. So yeah, awesome. Right, let's crack on. So we'll pause the music for a moment, guys. I'm going to have to just move things around a little bit. Hopefully this doesn't crash my stream. If it does, we know it presently. So let's get that open. If we wait for it. Right, I'm already starting to see a little bit of encoder going, uh-oh, what you doing? But never mind. Hang in there, guys. Just hang in there. Right, let's switch over. Okay, here we go. This is by Alva Creations, by the way. So if by any chance you ever watch this, Alva, you did an epic video here. I'm about to share it, so thank you very much indeed. Let's go. And this is for Bernard.
Release you from the spell.
Dark have been my dreams of late.
Edoras. And the golden hall of Meadowseld. There dwells Theoden, king of Rohan.
You have no power here, Gandalf the Grey.
Saruman's hold over King Theoden is now very strong. Breathe the free air again, my friend.
I know your face. Eowyn.
Fingers would remember their old strength better if they grasped your sword.
Hail Theoden, king!
Where is Theodred? Where is my son? Ever has it grown on the tombs of my forebears. The young perish and the old linger. No parent should have to bury their child. Now it shall cover the grave of my son.
Theoden has a strong will, but I fear for him. I fear for the survival of Rohan. This is but a taste of the terror that Saruman will unleash.
I know what it is you want of me, but I will not bring further death to my people.
He will need you before the end, Aragorn.
I will not risk open war.
Open war is upon you. Whether you would risk it or not.
We ride for Gondor. And war.
All Isengard is emptied.
How many?
You must fight.
10,000 strong at least.
10,000.
It is an army bred for a single purpose.
The defenses have to hold.
To destroy the world of men. They will hold. You must call for aid.
And who will come?
Gondor will answer.
Gondor. Where was Gondor when the Westfold fell? Where was Gondor when our enemies closed in around us? It is over.
You said this fortress would never fall while your men defend it. They still defend it. They have died defending it.
Ride out with me. Ride out and meet them.
For death and glory, let this be the hour when we draw swords together. The horn of Helm Hammerhand shall sound in the deep one last time. Now for wrath, now for ruin, and the Red Dawn. For Theoden!
To the king!
Rise! Arise, riders of Theoden! Spears shall be shaken! Shields shall be splintered! A sword day! A red day! For Elingar! Who am I, Gamling?
You are our king, sire. Your men will follow you to whatever end.
To whatever end. My eyes darken. You have to let me go. Hail the victorious dead!
And there we have it, folks. I think that was a pretty powerful edit by Alva. So we don't need that anymore.
So we're here.
So yeah, that's for not for Alva, but by Alva, and obviously for Bernard Hill, absolute legend. And this is what we're sort of our theme is tonight. We're going to play a bit of obviously the Lord of the Rings: Return of the King game. But I recently learned how to use certain programs to emulate the GameCube edition of the game. Which gives the game a nice polish, sort of boosts the graphics a little bit. I've tried it offline, seems to work fine. Trying it on a stream is certainly going to be something new to try, but I thought we'd give it a go anyway. But yeah, we've had a fantastic Comic Con as well. Absolutely excellent. You're probably going to hear about it from weeks and days to come. I'm actually writing sort of a story about the Comic Cons at the moment. I wrote some pages last night, and I'm still writing. It's something that I'll write, I'll finish. I don't know how I'm going to put it out, whether we try and put it into some form of video. I don't know whether I want to do something necessarily AI generated, but like maybe just me reading it. I don't know. But I'm having fun doing it. And hopefully like you guys will enjoy sort of reading to it, listening to it when it's finally finished. In terms of obviously the TikToks, should we show them off? Should we show the main ones off, guys? What do we think? Do you mind if I do? Or would you rather say, oh, not that video again? Entirely up to you guys, of course. Or we can just leap into the game. Or you can see the videos of when we did meet Sean and Elijah. By the way, yeah, Andy Serkis, we didn't actually book a photo or an autograph with him, but he was walking across the hall and we just so happened to walk past him. I didn't notice him, but the missus did. And she just screamed to where, hello, and got a handshake off him. So, we can say that we've actually met Andy Serkis as well, even though it wasn't paid for necessarily. There was no security around to suddenly tackle us anyway. Because we're okay in the UK. We're not that fanatical that we'll try and necessarily cause any problems for the actors or the celebs. We'll just be like, it's nice to meet you and be gracious. Anyway, I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll show the TikToks at the end. Rather, let's just do that, and then we'll get into this game because I need to know if it works as well. So let's see what we're doing with. Given that I have been talking for almost an hour, let's see what we need to do. Do I have my controller in first of all? Because it ain't gonna work without that. See, I've got this little USB adapter, but the problem is where it is at my feet, I keep accidentally standing on it and turning off the USB adapter. And it's really annoying because then I end up turning off the controller at the same time. So I've got to remember not to do that. Right, so I'll just load it up. I just need to obviously pause there. What do you call that for a sec? How did I do it the last time? The thing is I haven't loaded this program in a while, and I'm like, how on earth did I dirty turn it on in the first place? Is it just a case of opening up the program and then running the game? Oh, it's got to install an update. Remind me later. We'll see if it works. Obviously, if it does, it does. It doesn't, it doesn't. La, la, la. But yeah, let's go. By the way, anyone who's tuning in on YouTube and expect to see Crash Bandicoot content, do not worry. We will be returning to it. We're just doing something special at night. So let's see how this cracks on. Oh, hang on. I didn't mean to do it that way. Stop it. Hang on, hang on, hang on. All right, yes, I would. Right, sorry about that, guys. It's a bit back to front because I usually have the game on the main screen, and it's not going to be on that screen. It's going to be on a totally different screen, just to make things a bit more complicated. So I'm just trying to work that out now, boys. So it won't be that screen. It actually needs to be this one for a change. So here we go. Return the king. Hopefully this works. Looks like we may be in business, folks. And what's interesting about this is that you have to map it out with GameCube controls and convert the GameCube controls to Xbox controls. So no button is where it's supposed to be. So this is what makes it more fun as well. So I'll be like meaning to like slash the sword, and I'll be, I don't know, kicking instead.
Amathon nenen. Amathon nachai. Ahanoston net. The power of the enemy is growing. Sauron will use his puppet Saruman to destroy the people of Rohan.
On to Helm's Deep! Leave none alive!
Isengard has been unleashed.
To my coming at first light on the 5th day. At dawn, look to the east. For a wizard is never late, nor is he early. Gandalf. He arrives precisely when he needs to.
Okay. Oh, starting to get the knack of it now. Right. Okay. Oh, just look at the graphics though, guys. Honestly, it's brilliant. Oh, but I don't have many of the actual abilities just yet. But like to be able to come back and sort of have those abilities is pretty good.
Hurry, more are coming. Up this ladder.
Come on, die. Right, we've got to get up there. Right, I'm just glad I remembered some of the controls. Because it's like obviously completely different to the PlayStation. Right, up, up. Right, there we go. How do you... I'm trying to figure it out. Oh. Like I'm having to press like the left analog stick in. Kill them all!
We cannot wait to Aragorn.
Hey, Deus, my man. Long time no see, buddy. Ah, right, gotta remember. I don't even have Z on the controller. It's just so confusing. Right. Alright. Right, how do we get down? I don't have a Z button. What is the Z button? I'm not sure I've got a Z button. Maybe I haven't emulated that just yet. Get off. Sorry guys, I'm having some display widgets coming up. Obviously you can't see them. Ah. Right, that's all the attacks. Okay. I might have to configure this. Yeah, been great, man. I mean, I'm trying to remember the last time we spoke, but yeah. Family's doing well. We just got back from a big Comic-Con convention, met all the Lord of the Rings characters, well, the 4 hobbits mainly. So yeah, it's been absolutely epic, and obviously we're doing the stream in honor of the legendary Bernard Hill tonight. Okay. Right. It's not about the sound. Where's the obviously the controls? Because I may not actually have a button for Z emulated to this, which is not good. So we may have to repeat this again. Let me just take a look, guys. Sorry, I'm not used to using emulators, that's the problem. No, I don't have... Right, okay. You just got home from the deployment, man. All right. Well, I hope everything's all right for you anyway. I know you've been away for a while, but good to have you back, man. Do you know how long you're back for? Yes, we'll stop that emulation. Right, guys, we're just gonna take a look at the controller graphics. Got to remember how to obviously emulate this correctly. Configure the standard controller. Okay. Right, there we go. Z button we needed, which will now be that. There's probably a better way to do this. But in any case, let's try that again. We might have to just repeat the level again, which is fine. But it's good to use sort of like get an experience with an emulator. No worries, man. No worries. A couple of months. Well, that certainly gives you a bit of time then, doesn't it? Um, maybe get back on streaming again. Total War, Three Kingdoms. Hint, 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 hint. Just gonna see if I can try and skip past this somehow. Don't know if it'll let me. Looks like it won't actually, guys. But never mind. We can watch this epic sequence again. You and everyone's been telling me the same thing. Well, you were so good at it, and we loved it, and obviously we loved you. But yeah, till this day, Deos, I'm still on Total War Three Kingdoms. Doesn't matter how old the game gets. Ads coming up, guys. Apologies, we're gonna get trolled by ads on Twitch.
The power of the enemy is growing. Sauron will use his puppet Saruman to destroy the people of Rohan.
March to Helm's Deep! Leave none alive!
Well,
Isengard has been unleashed.
yeah, absolutely, mate, absolutely. I've been looking at Manor Lords though. I'm not really sure like whether to get it or not. Manor Lords has intrigued me.
The castle is breached! Fall back! Fall back! Retreat!
But it's like, even if I got it, it's like, when would I have time to play it? Oh, you already got it. Oh well, you'll have to know how it is.
Look to my coming at first
So,
at dawn, look to the east.
I mean, I got tired of, like, in a certain degree, I got tired of trying to sort of update my rig to meet the Warhammer requirements.
He arrives precisely when he needs to.
Because I tried to get a PC last year, and it went horribly wrong because I misunderstood the spec. And I tried to upgrade it, and it's only served in breaking it. So, like, in terms of gaming, I might go back in time now and revisit all the classics, instead of obviously try to go forward and do things that cost money that I don't have. Right, let's try this again. Hopefully we can do a bit of Z this time, whatever that was.
Welcome back. Take a few of these if you don't mind.
I don't mind at all.
Attack with speed, Gandalf. He shrugs off their blows.
Oh, already got new abilities unlocked already.
The new Gandalf has quite a temper.
Yeah, who actually parries on this game, or do we just go in there and be like,
Gondor! Up here! The wall must be defended! Hurry! More are coming!
Up this ladder.
yo, ha! Up we go.
I'm here, Legolas.
Tier 2, man! Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Right, it's that. Really appreciate that, man. Guys, give it up for Dios. He's an absolute legend. Followed him years ago. Was absolute epic streamer back then before he got deployed overseas, I believe. Has now returned for a couple of months. But thank you for the tier 2, man. Really appreciate that. Hopefully you like the new alerts that I put in as well. If you'd like to, yeah, I'm pretty blown away by that, man. Really appreciate it. If there's a, a shout out you want, if you decide to go streaming again, anything I can do for you, man, you let me know. Right, I still got your Discord, mate. I still got your Discord. Everything's still there as it was. Right, let's try this now, because I've got a...
Hurry, Gandalf! I am coming, Aragorn!
I'm coming!
Try firing that!
There we go. Now I've got a knack of it. Now we've got a Z button, guys. We can do stuff. I just didn't emulate the Z button. Oh, thank you very much for that. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I've had a recent promotion. I've had 2 promotions in 6 months in my job. I'm very fortunate. But the most recent one actually means that I can be more consistent in my life. It's pretty much like Monday to Friday stuff instead of shift work. It's just more family friendly. I can put my streams at the same time every week now, which is like, that whole thing about consistency and all the rest of it. I never felt like I could do that on Twitch at least, but now I can. So every Wednesday around this time, we will be live here on Twitch, and of course over on YouTube, Gaming Spooder, !! Gaming Spooder in the chat, and YouTube's going pretty well as well. Right. Yeah, fire the catapult, Gandalf. Okay, the audio just went just a little bit funny there. Sorry, guys.
Return to your master, creatures of shadow!
Loving it, man. Thank you very much indeed.
Sauron's wrath will be terrible, his retribution swift. The battle for Helm's Deep is over. The battle for Middle-earth is about to begin.
Oh, by the way, just so obviously you can see it, it's like this. There's me with Elijah Wood, Sean Astin, Dominic Monaghan, and Billy Boyd. That was literally our most recent experience with Comic-Con. And you'll notice that Pippin, aka Billy, is holding a certain spoon in that photograph. See, he's holding a spoon. It's actually my spoon. The second breakfast spoon. What about second breakfast, guys? Don't forget about your second breakfasts. So how did I do, anyway? Now that we've emulated most of the buttons, anyway. Oh, I got some goods. Ooh, some excellence. Oh, we didn't get any perfects. Just yet. It takes time. Oh, excellent stuff. I shall come grab him in about 10-15 minutes. Yeah. Cool. So the Orc Hewer is a good one, I believe. Yep, I always liked that one. Increase to health, because we've got obviously that many points. That's pretty much all we can do. Yes, I do want to save my game. Although I don't know if it'll actually like save.
The Eye of Sauron now turns to Gondor, the last free kingdom of men. His war on this country will come swiftly. He senses the ring will draw close, and the strength of the ring-bearer will fail.
I've met him!
In the end, this war must be decided by the smallest of things. For the ring wanted to be found. My task began when I beheld it upon the floor of Bag End. For then I realized how cleverly it returned to the world of men. Riddled in the dark, my precious. Still questions needed answering. Secrets only Minas Tirith, ancient city of men, could reveal.
The year 3434 of the Second Age. Here follows the account of Isildur, High King of Gondor, and the finding of the Ring of Power. It has come to me, the One Ring. It shall be an heirloom of my kingdom. All those who follow in my bloodline shall be bound to its fate, for I will risk no hurt to the ring. It is precious to me.
It was in this moment that all that must be done became terribly clear to me. I would weave a plan for a great war, yet count upon others as agents of our fate. It was the destiny of Aragorn, heir to the throne, to lead this war. I foresaw warriors of every race fighting as companions alongside him. Together we would spring a great trap before the walls of Minas Tirith. But in truth, our war is but a diversion. For to destroy Sauron utterly, the ring must be taken to Mount Doom. And for this, our fate would lie in the hands of two small hobbits. For they, like us, will be in great peril.
So there we have it. So we can do obviously the Path of the Dead with the main three. Obviously we can head to Isengard with Gandalf, I believe. I think we'll go with Gandalf. Oh, let's go. Yeah.
It was not mere chance that brought Merry and Pippin to Fangorn Forest.
Run, Mary!
It's talking, Mary. The tree is talking.
Tree? I am no tree. I am an ant. The Ents have not troubled about the wars of men and wizards for a very long time. But now something new last match of the earth.
And now the event set in motion at Helm's Deep will be concluded. Isengard must be cleansed. And in the shade of Fangorn's trees, Saruman's Uruk-hai shall find no refuge.
Smoke rises from Isengard. The hour grows late, and now you strive, Isengard, seeking my reason.
Oh, I always love the old cure, by the way, guys.
My friend.
It's one of my favorite and easiest moves to learn.
Hasten to Isengard. I shall deal with these.
Oh, he's got the bloody shield, hasn't he? Right, remember, fire. Oh, can we go down there? Or do we go up there? I'm trying to remember which way you go. Or can you do both? Well, we'll do either. As long as we get to go. Choo! Right, well, we'll head up this way anyway, I guess.
Saruman, you bring shame upon our order. Your cunning mind is consumed by war.
It is you who spreads fear amongst the innocent.
Ah, choo! Let's do it. Oh. I keep forgetting what was the stab button. It was this one, wasn't it? Yeah.
Saruman, the trees of Fangorn have awakened. Tendrils seek, branches crush, roots bury all that remains of your vanity.
Burn them all.
Alright, we're gonna take out like 75 of these guys. Hopefully not get squished ourselves. That does happen.
I will break you.
Ow. Ow! Yeah, trying to navigate through these guys. Oh, perfects. Don't knock me down when there's perfect going on. Ah, come on. Oh, I went back to fair again. There we go, we got some perfects coming in.
May the Valar protect you.
Yeah, it certainly does, doesn't it? Get out my way. Oh, we got 64. Let's add enough. Thank you kindly.
Those trees are of ancient madness. They require burning before they destroy all who live there.
Alright, you want to do this?
traitors! Cut him down!
Almost got to a perfect there.
Saruman, the time of unmaking is at hand.
Such anger.
Right, that'll do. Ah, now we're going back to these guys. Is there an explosive? There it is. Oh, there was an explosive right there. Alright, come on guys, get out of my way.
Saruman, Gandalf comes to Isengard, no longer seeking your counsel.
Well, fire! Come on, fire, Gandalf! I was gonna say. Ah, this is where we kind of gotta help them out, haven't we?
I shall now help the Ents and do the final support.
Then we gotta... Come on, buddy, come on back. Hey! Come on, get out of here. No, you're gonna be knocked back for a bit there, mate. Right, let's get over there. Zap, zap, zap. There you go. No problem. He's almost there, folks. Right, let's see you up there. Right, I think that's the end of the level, folks. I will just get the little man into bed whilst this is going on. So BRB, but I'll let you continue to watch. Sorry about that, folks. Where is the controller? Let's go. Ooh, 20 grand already. Well, the completionist in me says we go back to, like, level 2 and get all those bits out of the way. Nice, there we go, that's everything from level 2. Lightning Bolt has increased damage for Gandalf. That's level 2. Nice, there we go. Right, coolios. So we'll give this a quick save. Excuse me. So I'm trying to remember whether you have to do the other levels in order to get up to the next set. I think you do. Oh no, you don't actually. It's like 3 separate trees, isn't it? Yeah. Well, in that respect, we will continue on to Minas Tirith. And we'll do the full journey with Gandalf, I think. Looking pretty hench there, Gandalf. Very spry.
When Sauron learns that the ring is in the hands of a hobbit, he will be drawn to it. Fate has given us 4, and he knows not who bears the ring. This confusion is the bait I must place in my trap.
Don't you understand? The enemy thinks you have the ring. He's coming for you.
Then the war will come, and Rohan will ride to Gondor's aid, striking from the north, unchecked by a now cleansed Isengard. Aragorn travels through Death's shadow to summon to the White City an army that even Sauron cannot master. With Pippin, I travel to Minas Tirith, the anvil upon which we must beat Sauron's armies, in our bid to buy Frodo and Sam enough time.
Word has reached my ears of this Aragorn, son of Arathorn, and I tell you now, I will not bow to this ranger from the north.
Is there any hope, Gandalf? For Frodo and Sam?
There never was much hope. Just a fool's hope.
It will be before these wars that the doom of our time shall be decided.
Oh, here we go. This level had me stuck for a while, I remember. Back in the day. But I've got the orc cure now. Oh. Don't, hit our friends. Come on, gotta kick the ladders down. There we go, kick that ladder down. Just gonna have to keep track of these guys. Right, so that'll be it for those two. Obviously circle back to the main one there. And I'll probably start appearing on the left pretty soon. Goodbye. Come on, knock it up. Yeah, we knocked that down. Oh.
Strike down their ladders! They shall overrun us!
And here he comes, and away you go. Now the other one, please. Usually another one. Or is there just one on this wall? Nah, I knew there was another one that was coming back. That one's gone. We can circle back to the beginning. To halfway on the meter, which we need to kill some guys. Oh god, how many ladders he got up now? Right, get that off. You shall not pass. Hey, do that in the chat. Exclamation mark, you shall not pass. Or just shall not pass. Right, off you go. Oh god, we got the towers coming in now, guys.
Seize towers! Topple them! Stop them with the catapults! Our catapults are vital!
Is it that one? Then it's this. Ah! Alright. Do it again. Ah! That's gotta be it now, right? Yeah, we got it. There we go. But as a consequence of spending time on that, we now have plenty more orcs on the walls. Right. Right, knocking that off. Oh god, we're getting overrun here. Knocking that off. Knocking that down. Right, ready, ready. Fire lightning bolts! Right. Keep going, buddy. Oh, get out of my way, boy. Right, let's see if we can just do this the old-fashioned way with the bolts. Get these off the wall. Get these off the wall. Excuse me. Right, there. Come on, quickly, fire. Yes, the giant eagles will come in handy right now. these ladders off quickly, guys. Oh, here we go. Get out of my way, silly soldier.
Gondor's walls must survive!
Right. Picking you up. You know, you guys could actually just, you know, kick some off for me. That'd be great. That's how we do it.
Our gates cannot withstand it!
Go, Gandalf.
Hasten with me! Lend me your swords! Down to the inner wall! Get away! Don't let them in!
Kind of only protects himself there, and everyone else is like gone. But that's a good level. I really enjoy that one. Let's see how many perfects we got. I think we got some towards the end, didn't we? About 9. Yeah, that's alright. Oh, whoopsie. Okay, let's continue. Alright, level 3, wizard's power. It's level 4. Then level 5, obviously we can't afford anything else for Gandalf at the minute. So we'll give that a save. Absolutely. But you know, like playing this in the version that we are, is the graphics are just amazing. Definitely like feels like HD quality sort of thing going on. And there are other games on this emulator as well. Some of the Crash games are on there. Some of the Spider-Man games are on there as well. So, should be pretty fun. Oh, the courtyard. We really are going all the way with Gandalf.
Here we make our stand. The enemy slays your people. We must save everyone we can. Reduce it to rubble. Hold the line.
I remember this being a lot more difficult on obviously the PS2 version as well.
Defend our city!
Don't worry. By the way, did you all go to the same clothes shop? I hate them with the shields, man. Yeah. Right, let's go. Oh, I'm in the middle of it now. Just let me get one of the special moves up. Oh god, what's going on with the health? Ah. It's getting pushed around all over the place there. Got some perfects in. Oh, I've got some archers. Right, some more guys coming in the front. More archers by the looks of it. Oh god, don't stay over there. I'll get you. Oh, don't die on me, Dan. Not by the hand of him. Ah. I might have to go dig for the, Yeah. Sure there was like a batch of health there or something? It usually is. Oh, maybe it's here. There you are. I'll do. Togan. Oh, we've got a... looks like a mega boss, a captain or something. Remember that I just speed attack these guys, and that's enough. Is any of you guys here? Or was that just like the calm before one of these dudes come in? Oh no, don't do... Oh no, Gandalf! Oh, we lost Gandalf. It's because you get yourself into a bit of a rut there, at times.
Stand. The enemy slays your people. We must save everyone we can.
Literally, I can't, like, when they do that, I can't land a shot. But they're just constantly slashing. I think when there's like loads of shields I might just go with strong attack constantly. He's on yellow health already. Can you believe that? Ah, finally landed a killer blow. Hey. But then when the orcs come in with no shields, you get a nice little rhythm going. And then they'll give you a little bit of health that helps you breathe for a while. There we go, sorted him out. Any more of these archers coming in? Just under halfway there with these guys. Oh yeah, archers. Right, okay, just under halfway, come on, let's get them to halfway. Half the people evacuated. It's those guys with the shields that annoy me most. Right, and oh god. I'm trying to remember what the certain buttons are. No, don't die on me, Gandalf. Don't die. No, 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 no. No. Don't want it. Don't want it. I don't know who we were killing there. Were we killing... Yeah, we killed like the main guy. Those are one-time use spears only. And usually save them for the big guys. And here he comes again. Are you there? Are you coming in? Yes, you're coming in. So... I don't even know if that hit him. No way! I don't even know where he threw those, Gandalf. Wasn't it this guy who I was trying to, like, sort out? You know, without dying myself. I could have sworn there was, like, health in these little boxes. Maybe it's just this one over here. Be nice to stay in yellow, you know, not red all the time. There you go. I was lucky there. Oh god, here comes another dude, and his speary mate, his shielded mate. Back it up, back it up. Right. Coming. Yeah. Again, Gandalf. I mean, who are you throwing these at? There we go. Now we're in green. Right, there we go. That's you sorted. I wouldn't worry about your homes, I'd worry about your lives. Especially since there's another one of these dudes coming in after this. Oh god, here come the trolls! We have a grave troll. And this is why you kind of need to save these. Which I didn't do, obviously. No, because I was silly. And they can just do that to you. Right, so it's gonna have to be a bit of this. Zappy 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 zap 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 zap. God forbid you take them on in a fight. Now! Oh, thank God for the fraction of health you've just given us. Oh. Oh, I'm out of bullets. But I do have a spear. Can I aim it correctly? I don't even know. No, it's not even at the troll there. Now, the only way to get bolts is to kill for them. Probably get like a good combo. Oh, thank you. It's very welcome. Oh! Yeah. Don't go head to head with a troll. Third time lucky, guys. What do we think?
Here we make our stand. The enemy slays your people. We must save everyone we can. Be your best defense against the storm that is at hand.
Come on now. Oh, we got archers. Forgot about those. Okay, yeah, they did. That's why it's bouncing off the wall. Let's go in here. Well, and in comes the first of their supposed lieutenants. Right, so we're at 120 now. Probably another general's coming soon. He's not arrived already. Yeah. Thank you very much. And another one of those guys. No, don't turn your back to him. Kill him first. Good. Then we can deal with that little cretin. Yeah. I'm trying, but like, there's another one of these guys again. There you go, Nick Charles. Right, there you go. That's what I wanted to do. Kill him. There you go. There's two. Now we're going to have to try lure him in first. There you go. Right. Here we go. I was going to say that I had to hit him. Right, watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh, thank God for a little bit of help. As long as people are ticking in, that's the main thing. Can we do one of these? Yes. Oh god, there's even more of these guys. Oh, I've got to be careful not to get too close to the cave trolls. Oh, come on. Ah, we just need 11 more people, guys. 11 more people to come in. But obviously, if they block too many of the people coming in, come on, get in there. Oh, don't you die now. Not now. Not now. Oh! Didn't want to spend like all stream on this level. I really didn't.
Here we make our stand. The enemy slays your people. We must save everyone we can.
Hold your line!
Defend our city!
Kill them here! Courage will be your best defense against the storm that is at hand.
They'll kill us all!
Ah, god, man, I'm getting pushed back. Take the health, Gandalf. Right, arrows. Come on, man. No, no, we're not dying. We're not dying here. Not now. Not now. Not now. No, 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 no. I mean, that didn't give us much health in fairness, but let's go. Right, there we go. You're taken care of. Ah, you're staying down. Ah, I hate these guys with the shields. They're just niggle annoying. You get a group of them together and that's it, forget it. Oh! Seriously? We're just getting worse now. Don't want to get quit. Don't want to quit. Cannot quit.
Here we make our stand. The enemy slays your people. We must save everyone we can.
Reduce it to rubble. Hold the line.
Ah!
Smash their city.
Courage will be your best defense against the storm that is at hand.
Break their shields! Break their shields! Break their shields! Then we get him. Break their shields! Break their shields! Oh, someone's poking me from behind. Now we just got a bunch of orcs. See, just poking me constantly with a stick, literally. And if it... Wrong button. Oopsie. Thank God for that. Right, gotta remember the lightning bolts. There we go. Over the 100 mark, guys. We might just hope. Oh, another perfect wound. Oh, that'll do it for you. Good stuff. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Don't know what happened there, folks. Apologies. But it seems to be running like pretty well, like overall. No, don't you dare. I mean, I didn't want to use that health just yet, but we still got the other one in the main corner. That's good. We're about 3/4 of the way in. Here's another one on the lieutenants. And here come the trolls. Okay, come on. There we go. Now I kind of need to get them just to come in. Come on, let's see if we can hit this one. There you go, sorted. Oh, come on, don't be like this. Keep an eye on your health. He's got a shield, shield him. Come on. Right. Time to power up a little bit, I think. Come on. Here's a shot. Come on, no. See, I really don't like that. Do not kill me now. Do not kill me now. Do not kill me now. Please give me health. Oh, we are dying. Maybe we just hide in the corner, guys. '92. I mean, it's gotta get up there eventually, right? Maybe not. Just look at our health, though. There's just nothing left, is there? Okay. I'm parrying. Oh, 199, come on. Parry, 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 parry. Just keep parrying. Gandalf just hiding in the corner.
We have saved as many as we can, but with the gates breached, it is only a matter of time before we leave our dead upon the 7 levels of Minas Tirith. My part in this battle is done. Our fate now lies in the hands of a hobbit and a king.
Right. Well. Managed to make it through, guys. Got all through the Gandalf levels. Right. It's back to where we were. We're level 4 on level 5. Oh, just enough to finish off level 5. No, let's relevant upgrades. Ah, there you go. That's it for Gandalf for now, anyway. So we'll move on to the one of the main guys. I think we're going to try Gimli this time. Because I think you get to choose, obviously. There we go, Paths of the Dead. Oh yeah, go on there, Gimli. So yeah, that's obviously GameCube controls that we're doing with this Xbox controller.
This will distract his gaze, weaken his borders, and lure his armies into our trap. For this I prepare a path for the return of Gondor's king. Sauron will be certain Aragorn, Isildur's heir, received the Ring of Power. Aragorn also carries before him the only weapon Sauron cannot abide, and the only power before which a dead king and his army might bow. To set this trap, Aragorn and his companions must travel to the Dreamerborg. Deep inside this haunted mountain, they will face terrible trials. They must overcome the wrath of an ancient, cursed realm and summon forth its king. Out of darkness, Aragorn must call an army even Sauron's horde cannot withstand. For in our plans, the living cannot defend Minas Tirith without the fury of those long dead.
The way is shut. It was made by those who are dead, and the dead keep it. The way is shut.
Malice lies heavy in the air.
Come. The dead linger on this path, but we must walk it to the end.
We're dwarves are natural sprinters.
What kind of an army would linger in such
Very dangerous over short distances.
The spirits of the dead. Be ready! These spirits bring ancient bones to life!
I cannot harm a ghost.
Got like Gimli literally doesn't have any of his abilities. Other than, you know, slash and kill.
More specters! Some new enchantment!
Come! We have broken their enchantment!
I have a very bad feeling about this place.
Oh, oh, get back. Ah, Gimli throws axes, not shoots bows. Where'd you go? I'm guessing we have to go down. This is more that spawned there anyway.
Fear not, you. It does not become you.
I would subtract another. We cannot pass!
We are trapped here. We must find a way across quickly.
I'd hurry now, if I were you.
specters have returned.
Oh, I'll take that.
Oh, to never build such flimsy things.
The mists swirl here as well.
This haunted mountain holds many surprises.
Come on, man. Oh god. What? I'm the Gimli? Oh, Gimli. Oh, man. He's a toughie.
The specters have returned.
Oh. Just noticed that bit of health up there. Would have been handy like earlier in the game, but...
The mists swirl here as well.
This haunted mountain holds many surprises. Have you learned nothing of the stubbornness of dwarves?
We are close now!
Okay. Oh god, what's that?
This is a main gate. How do we get through this?
With great difficulty.
Here is a way to open it!
It's old, but workable.
Right, and we gotta run round, haven't we? Come on, Gimli! Ah!
This is where the dead gather. It is a place of great evil.
No matter the peril, we must cross this!
Oh god, Emily, come on.
Fate smiles upon us!
We must move on! This way!
Anyway would be fine about now. Aragorn will be forced to rise above fear. For as king, he will need to stand against Sauron's malice and unite all who fear Mordor. Aragorn and his companions must first break the will of the King of the Dead. For Isildur cursed him. Now his heir must master his malice. Without this victory, our cause shall be forever lost.
Oh, there we go. No perfects just yet, but this is the first level for him. Right. We'll need the Orc Bane. Go back. Orc Hewitt. Absolutely. Go. Saving that. Right, folks, for those on YouTube, we will say goodbye. If you do want to see more of this content, feel free to check out the live streams that we have done on Lord of the Rings Return of the King. We did that obviously with the PS2. This is through a GameCube emulator, so if you do want to see a bit more of the emulator side of things, feel free to let me know in the comments. Otherwise, we'll be returning to the regular content of Crash Bandicoot very shortly, and introducing a little bit of Sonic as well. So I will just end stream over on YouTube, not on Twitch, but on YouTube. So thanks very much, guys, over there. If you're watching this recording, again, very much appreciated. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. As a nod to Lord of the Rings and, of course, the Great Bernard Hill. Thanks, guys.